Okay, the general form of subcritical pitchfork bifurcation is x dot equals to Rx plus x cube, which was for supercritical pitchfork bifurcation, it was x dot is equal to Rx minus x cube. Now our equation is x dot is equal to Rx plus x cube for subcritical pitchfork bifurcation. So x dot is equal to now Rx plus x cube. So now if we change x by minus x, then this equation becomes minus x dot equals to minus Rx minus x cube. So this again becomes the same equation, x dot is equal to Rx plus x cube. Therefore, here also the symmetry is present in this one dimensional equation. So now we will consider three different cases: r less than 0, r equals to 0 and r greater than 0, and we will compare this the stability of this or nature of these fixed points with the conditions for supercritical pitchfork bifurcations. Now first condition is r less than 0. When r is less than 0, then now the fixed point is x dot equals to 0, which will imply r plus x square into x is equal to 0. Therefore, x star is equal to 0 and x star equals to plus minus root over of minus r. Okay. Now, r is negative. Since r is itself negative, so this term now will be a real number. Okay, this will be a real number, which was in case of supercritical bifurcation, it was an imaginary number. When r is less than 0, then for supercritical bifurcation, it was an imaginary number. But for subcritical bifurcation, it is a real number. So for r less than 0, now we have three fixed points which are at 0, plus root over of minus r and at minus root over of minus r. Okay. Thus, for supercritical bifurcation, for r less than 0, we have only one fixed point, which is now for subcritical bifurcation, which is now there are three fixed points. Okay, which is the condition when r greater than 0 in supercritical bifurcation. For supercritical bifurcation, for r greater than 0, we have three fixed points, these three fixed points, but for subcritical bifurcation, for the condition r less than 0, we have three fixed points. Next, we will check the stability of these fixed points. Okay. Now, f prime x is equal to r plus 3x square. So, f prime at x star is equal to 0 will be r, and r is less than 0, therefore, this is less than equals to 0. So, you know, when f prime at the fixed point becomes less than 0, then the fixed point becomes a stable one, because in this case the perturbation decays with the passage of time. So, this fixed point is now a stable fixed point. And for the other two fixed points, f prime x star at plus minus root over of minus r, this will be equal to r plus 3x square, and x square is equal to minus r therefore r minus 3r, this will be equal to minus 2r. Now r is itself negative, r is less than 0. Since r is itself negative, therefore minus 2r will be greater than 0. Okay, so f prime at plus minus root over of minus r becomes greater than 0. Therefore, these are two fixed points are the unstable fixed points. These two fixed points are unstable fixed points. Okay, so for r less than 0, in case of subcritical bifurcation, we have three fixed points, among which x star is equal to 0 is a stable fixed point and the remaining two are the unstable fixed points. If you compare this with the supercritical bifurcation, then you can see that this was the condition when r is greater than 0. There were three fixed points, x is equal to 0 and x is equal to plus minus root over of r, but then x is equal to 0 is an unstable fixed point, whereas the other two fixed points plus minus root over r were the stable fixed points. Now the condition is just inverted, x is equal to 0 is now a stable fixed point and the other two values at two other values of x, the fixed point, are now unstable fixed points. Okay, next we will consider r is equal to 0 condition. R is equal to 0. When r is equal to 0, then the fixed points are x dot equals to x cube equals to 0, because now r is equal to 0. Okay, so x dot equals to x cube is equal to 0. Therefore, we have only one fixed point which is at x is equal to 0. And if we derive f prime x at x star is equal to 0, then this will be equals to r, and since r is equal to 0, therefore it will be equal to 0. Therefore, perturbation eta t equals to c exponential f prime x star t, it is f prime x star is 0, therefore perturbation becomes constant. So, this is again the case of critical slowing down, which was the same in case of supercritical pitchfork bifurcation. When r is equal to 0, then x is equal to 0 is the condition of if at the fixed point x star is equal to 0, this was the condition of critical slowing down. Okay. Next is the condition when r is greater than 0. R is greater than 0. Then x dot equals to 0. This means Rx plus x cube equals to 0, that is r plus x square into x is equal to 0. So, the fixed points are x star is equal to 0 and x star is equal to plus minus root over of minus r. Okay. Now, r is greater than 0. R is greater than 0. Therefore, this becomes an imaginary number now. This is an imaginary number now. Therefore, for r greater than 0, in case of subcritical pitchfork bifurcation, we have the only one fixed point which is at x star is equal to 0, because this becomes imaginary as r is greater than 0. So, if we check the stability of this fixed point, then f prime at x star is equal to 0 equals to r plus 3x square, and as x is equal to 0, therefore this will be equal to r. Okay. So now the condition is r greater than 0. Therefore, at x is equal to 0, f prime x becomes greater than 0. So definitely perturbation will grow with time, because here as f prime at the fixed point becomes greater than 0, then perturbation eta grows exponentially with time. So when r is greater than 0, then x is equal to 0 becomes an unstable fixed point. Okay, so this is an unstable fixed point. This is an unstable fixed point. Now for subcritical pitchfork bifurcation, we have the three conditions: r less than 0. When r is less than 0, then there are three fixed points, among which x is equal to 0 is the stable fixed point, and these two are the unstable fixed points. When r is equal to 0, then we have only one fixed point, and when r is greater than 0, then also we have one fixed point, x is equal to 0, which is unstable fixed point. Thus, when r is less than 0, the origin x is equal to 0 is a stable one, and when r becomes greater than 0, the same fixed point, that is x is equal to 0, becomes unstable. Okay, so next we will draw the bifurcation diagram for subcritical pitchfork bifurcation. The bifurcation diagram for subcritical pitchfork bifurcation will look like this figure. If you compare this with the bifurcation diagram or for supercritical bifurcation, then you can see for supercritical pitchfork bifurcation, the diagram was like this one. So here the diagram is just an inversion of this part. Okay, here for subcritical bifurcation, we will get a line like this one. This is a dotted line. This will be drawn by a dotted line. Okay, this is for the red marked lines are for the subcritical pitchfork bifurcation, and this is for black marked lines are for supercritical pitchfork bifurcation. Okay, supercritical pitchfork bifurcations. So here this line is also present in subcritical pitchfork bifurcation. So if we consider the three cases, r less than 0, r greater than 0, and r is equal to 0. Okay, now let us explain the bifurcation diagram for subcritical pitchfork bifurcation only. Okay, for that let me draw the bifurcation diagram again. So we will plot r along x axis and x along y axis. So we have a curve like in this part. This is a solid line, and here these are the dashed lines. Okay, so this part, in this part r is less than 0, in this part r is greater than 0. So when r is greater than 0, if you see this part, r is greater than 0, then we have only one fixed point. Okay, r greater than 0, we have only one fixed point, which is this was equal to r, and greater than 0 means this is an unstable fixed point. Okay, so for r greater than 0, we have only one fixed point which is at x is equal to 0 and which is unstable fixed point. So this line will be a dotted line. Okay, like this. This is for, in this line the fixed points are unstable. And for r less than 0, there are three fixed points, 0, plus root over of minus r and minus root over of minus r. So if we draw a line here, this represents a negative value of r, then we can see these three fixed points. Okay, this is x is equal to 0, this is x is equal to plus root over of minus r, and this is minus root over of minus r. Okay, x is equal to minus root over of minus r. These are the three fixed points, and you see x is equal to 0 is a stable one and the other two are unstable. That is why this line is plotted as dashed line which represents unstable fixed points, and this is by solid line which represents stable fixed points. These are unstable. Okay. And what will be the condition for r is equal to 0? R is equal to 0. For r is equal to 0, we have obtained a prime x is equal to 0. So if we want to check the stability of this fixed point when r is equal to 0, then we should draw the phase diagram and look at the vector field. For that, we will plot x along this axis and x dot along this axis. So now x dot is equal to, for r is equal to 0, x dot equals to x cube. Therefore, if we plot x versus x dot, then this will be a curve like this one. Okay, so now x is equal to 0 is the fixed point. So in this part, when x is greater than 0 here, then x dot has a positive value. That is, here x dot is also greater than 0. And since x dot is greater than 0, therefore the direction of flow will be towards this direction. And in this part, for x less than 0, then x dot is also less than 0, and since x dot is less than 0, therefore the flow will be towards this direction. Okay, so now this fixed point is an unstable fixed point. So x is equal to 0 is an unstable fixed point. So we will draw this by an open bubble. Okay, so this fixed point for when r is equal to 0, then x is equal to 0 is an unstable fixed point. Therefore, here this will be an, at r is equal to 0, this will be an unstable fixed point. Okay, so for subcritical bifurcation, the cases are just inverted, which was in case of supercritical bifurcation. Okay, in this way we can describe the bifurcation diagram for subcritical pitchfork bifurcation. So we discussed three types of bifurcations. First, we have discussed saddle node bifurcation, the normal form of which x dot is equal to r plus x square. Here there are two fixed points come towards each other. As the control parameter r is varied, the two fixed points come towards each other, they collide, and finally with further variation of r, the two fixed points annihilate, and at a condition, at a particular value of r, there exist no fixed points at all, which is the condition, which is the case of saddle node bifurcation, and the bifurcation diagram looks like this one. Okay, then we have discussed transcritical bifurcation, the normal form of which this one x dot is equal to rx minus x square. In this case, in case of transcritical bifurcation, there remains a fixed point for all the conditions of r. Only the stability of the fixed point changes with the variation of the control parameter r. Here you can see that x is equal to 0 always remains there as a fixed point, but for r less than 0 it is a stable fixed point. For r is equal to 0 it is a half stable fixed point, and as r is greater than 0 then the stability becomes unstable. The fixed point is now becomes an unstable fixed point, and the bifurcation diagram for transcritical bifurcation looks like this figure. Okay, then supercritical pitchfork bifurcation. For supercritical pitchfork bifurcation, the normal form is x dot is equal to rx minus x cube, and for different values of r, the phase diagram looks like these three. Here, in case of pitchfork bifurcations, whether it is a supercritical or a subcritical one, the fixed points appear in pairs. Okay, as r is varied, the control parameter is varied, the fixed points appear in pairs. Here for r less than 0 there is only one fixed point which is a stable one. For r is equal to 0 there is also only one fixed point, and as r is changed more, as r becomes greater than 0, then two fixed points appear, and now the origin becomes unstable one, and these two newly appeared fixed points becomes stable one. Okay, and the bifurcation diagram looks like this one. This is why it is called a pitchfork bifurcation, due to the appearance of this bifurcation diagram. Then the subcritical bifurcation, the normal form of which is x dot is equal to rx plus x cube, and the phase diagrams for three different conditions r less than 0, r equals to 0 and r greater than 0 looks like these three figures. For r less than 0, in case of subcritical bifurcations, there are three fixed points. Origin is now a stable fixed point, which was the condition for r greater than 0 in case of supercritical bifurcation, but then the origin was an unstable fixed point. But for subcritical bifurcation, there is also three fixed points, but now for the condition r less than 0, and now the origin is a stable one and the other two fixed points became unstable, and at r is equal to 0, now the fixed point is unstable fixed point, which was a stable fixed point in case of supercritical bifurcation, and for r greater than 0, which was the condition when r less than 0 for supercritical bifurcation, now there is only one fixed point which is now an unstable one, which was for supercritical bifurcation. For r less than 0, the fixed point was a stable one. Okay, and the bifurcation diagram for subcritical bifurcation looks like this figure. This is just the inversion of the bifurcation diagram for supercritical bifurcation. Okay, these are all about the bifurcations for one dimensional flow.